But we're going to be talking about something that the ninja talks about on his channel, and that's Musk. Musk. We're going to talk about real estate and a warning that he just came out with. And Elon, say hello to Dog for me. I know you're watching. I know this isn't the big channel. It's my brother. But we're going to talk about something that you just warned about, and here it goes. This is out of Seeking Alpha, and I have a feeling there's going to be some very serious discrepancies in this article. But I want you to understand that this warning that he put out, certain people put out warnings right as it's already too late. You haven't seen the crash yet, right? A lot of people don't understand how this crash is manifesting, even though we are in a real estate crash right now. We're actually in a crisis, and the wealth effect is going to be drastically affected. It's going to change the way people perceive money, value, investments over the next couple of years. But the thing is we're already crashing. So anybody says get out now, it is actually a prime time. Now, this isn't financial advice. I didn't go to Coolidge, but I did become a real estate agent. I was heavily invested in real estate in the early 2000s, sold all my portfolio or most of it in 2005, 2006, and then took advantage of the downturn after that. And that's what I'm trying to warn people about. Well, someone like Elon Musk comes out and says, hey, real estate's in trouble and you need to sell. You should probably listen, right? Because he's one of the smartest dudes in the room. Why? Because it's not like he hasn't higher IQ than you. It's just fact of the matter is he has better information than you. And the more information, the better and smarter people you hang around, well, you just rise with the tide. So here we go. Billionaire Elon Musk says sell real estate. It says here, the billionaire recently warned investors. He said commercial real estate is melting away fast. Now I want to stop right there and tell you that the breakdown in commercial real estate is going to flow through to home loans like you wouldn't believe. And it's going to be a big deal. And this crash is so big, it's going to make 2008 look like a joke. He says here, we explain the Seeking Alpha, this is out of Seeking Alpha, explains the implication for REITs. I'm going to be honest with you, I think REITs are evil and dirty and ugly, and a lot of them are just straight up derivatives. Or if you're in the IT sector, it's called vaporware. All right, because there's nothing there. High yield landlord members get exclusive access to our real world portfolio. Oh gosh, Seeking Alpha, this is just an advertisement. Here we go. In a recent article entitled Billionaire Investors Buying REITs with Both Hands, I explained that self-made billionaires Steve Schwartzman and John Gray were loading up on real estate investment trusts or REITs. Hey, I just want to lighten something out. Because Seeking Alpha wants to sell you something and they're telling you that billionaires do it, you know, billionaires make mistakes all the time. As a matter of fact, that's why they're billionaires, because you miss 100 shots that you don't, 100 of the shots you don't take. You get my drift? That's why failure is a good thing. Embrace it, I encourage it, and then take that and use it as motivation and set your determination level to literally 10 or 11, because it's louder, and go out and crush it, all right? It says here, though their company, Blackstone Inc., Blackstone Inc., they have bought $30 billion worth of REITs since the beginning of 2022, and just recently they announced yet another REIT acquisition. Now, they said, we have nearly $200 billion of dry powder to take advantage of dislocation. I've warned you about this. The largest real estate fund right now being built up is actually called the Real Estate Downturn Fund. It is absolutely massive. And that dry powder is cash for them ready to pounce. They probably have it in bonds, short-term bonds yielding 5-6%. But my point being is that they are ready to buy up commercial real estate for pennies on a dollar. And in turn, they're also going to buy your home and they want to turn you into a renter, okay? This is the scary part. It says here, $200 billion in dry powder to take advantage of dislocation with stock markets under pressure. We did agree to privatize 2 public companies in otherwise muted deployment quarter, including a leading provider of events management software and logistics REIT in the UK. He goes on to say, we hold $16 billion of public stock in our private equity and real estate drawdown funds when markets ultimately stabilize. I said, after all, few investors have a better understanding of real estate than they do. They have nearly $1 trillion of assets under management, made their fortunes in private real estate, and are now choosing to accumulate REITs in today's market. I'm going to be honest with you. I think these big boys are going to fall through the REITs because they're going to find out that a lot of it is vaporware and just fake. It's just fake. It's going to be, you know what? I'll tell you what. This is Elon. You should listen to this one. This is going to be akin to a lot of people finding out that these ninja loans were being given out to literally people's pets. And this was true back in 2004, 2005. You were seeing literally people queue mortgage applications for their pets. As a matter of fact, we've seen fraud on a level like that just recently with the PPP loans, where people were not needing it to pay their employees and they were going out and buying Lambos, only increasing the prices of Lambos for the Ninja. But don't worry, the Ninja's waiting and Lambo prices are already collapsing. So that's okay. Everything's going to collapse. It's going to be very, very exciting. Oh, except energy and food. That's going to hyperinflate. But sorry, I digress. All right. It says here, Elon Musk recently came out with some very bearish statements regarding commercial real estate. I get it, Elon. You're watching the Ninja. I get it. A little bearish. It sounds bearish, but it's okay. The truth hurts sometimes. Before you discount Elon Musk, as someone with little real estate expertise, it is worth remembering that he runs Tesla Incorporated and owns Twitter, which are massive companies and with big real estate footprints. So his opinion is certainly worth considering. No, that's not true. No, I'm going to be honest with you. Elon doesn't need to flex his muscle with Twitter. He didn't go out and buy the Twitter headquarters. He didn't go and sit there with the contractor and go, hey, look, it's Tesla Gigafactory, and I think we should go and put the outlets over on that wall. No, he didn't do that. And the fact is, what is going on right now is so obvious and in your face. Elon goes, yeah, this doesn't make sense. It's not sustainable. Real estate, commercial real estate is collapsing because he hangs out with the smart dudes in the room and he understands how big of an opportunity this is. So at the same time, he's warning you. Now he says, here's one of his recent tweets. Commercial real estate is melting down fast. He added in an interview that we haven't seen the commercial real estate shoe drop. That's more like an anvil, not a shoe. So the stuff we've seen thus far actually hasn't even. So hold on, let me read that one more time. I got thrown off. So the stuff we've seen thus far actually hasn't even. It's only slightly real estate portfolio degradation, but that will become a very serious thing later this year, in my view. And finally, he added this. Almost all cities at this point have record vacancies of commercial real estate. We've been talking about where you've got the big shoes that are dropping in San Francisco, Los Angeles, Miami. We're seeing large locales like that taking a massive hit. But I've also seen massive, massive real estate portfolios taking a hit in Tennessee, right? So every of these large cities are being hit. So all of these REITs are going to be falling as well. So I don't care what people think about these REITs. I'd be very leery of them. It says here, as usual, his statements made a lot of noise, and this led many of you to ask me what I make of Elon's negative comments. Quite a few of you appear to have taken this as a warning of more pain to come for REITs, which are down substantially year over year. So here you have the author trying to justify, because they've been pushing these REITs, this paper, right, on you, and the REITs have been falling. And Elon Musk, he's trying to put a spin on it and going, hey, Elon Musk is saying now get out of commercial real estate. And I've been telling you guys forever, commercial real estate is going to take down residential, and it's going to make 2008 look like a cakewalk, right? And that's the exciting thing. You want to be able to take advantage of that. But the truth is, these REITs are in a lot of people's portfolios. They're in a lot of, investment funds for your pension. And a lot of them are going to be found to be vaporware. A lot of them are attached to a ton of derivatives. And people are going to find out that the way they were priced and the way that they were appraised and the way that they were valued based on rents, a lot of it's going to be a lie. And you're going to find this out more and more. And there's companies right now trying to liquidate this commercial their commercial portfolios, and they're trying to do it in a way that's very secret and quiet. As a matter of fact, on the residential side, you guys saw me talk about Lennar and Toll Brothers, how they were secretly, I talked to somebody that owns a large fund, right? Well over $1 billion in assets under management, and they were buying groups of 500 homes from these large home builders, and they were doing it off books because they don't want people knowing, and they're giving a discount, like a bulk discount. And even a buddy of mine that works for one of these large companies that designs kitchens was saying, hey, I've never been busier. And I go, why? And he said, literally, I am now in the business of making these homes smaller, cheaper, and more affordable, not for the end consumer, but for literally the investment funds that are buying these up in blocks. And so they can spin it on their corporate balance sheet, on their company earnings, their annual earnings or quarterly earnings, and saying, hey, yeah, we just sort of changed the model. We're selling blocks of homes, so now we're going to get busier. And think about this as just your pension fund turning you into a renter and not a owner of a property. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to throw this out there, this idea. Elon's right. Commercial mortgages are in the tank. Commercial real estate's in the tank. And it's just going to get worse. But, you know, hey, you just got to throw a dog a bone every once in a while, Elon. All right. I know. You're watching. All right. Say dog, say hi to dog. I hope you guys have a great day. The Real Estate Ninja is out.